Hello my dear student, I welcome you all to the maths class. So student, in our last class we have started a self-practice 7A from composite maths, right? So today we will continue with that. So we will be doing from question number 5. The question number 5 is write the following fraction in word. Okay, the fraction is given over here. Just see number A question 1/7. So you have to write this in word. How to write this in word? So you will write 1. Okay, the first one over here, it is called the first part of the fraction, the above in which in a fraction this part is called the numerator, and below the down one is called the denominator, as I have mentioned already in the previous video, also in the previous class. So the numerator will be written as it is, only the denominator is going to change. What changes you are going to bring over here is, just see it, 1/7, VENTH, 7. Just see, actually it should be written as 7, right? 7. But what we are going to do, you just in the suffix part, in the last part, you will add TH in any given number, not only in 7. We will do for other also similarly. Okay, number B is here, 3/13. It will be written as 3/13. THIRTEENTH, right? Only we are going to add a TH. So this is the way of writing any fractional number into words. Okay, 3/13. Say for 14/17 you have. Now what you are going to write? 14, FOURTEEN. Numerator should be written as it is, 14, and only denominator will be changes. That changes will be brought only in case of denominator. So you will write 14/17, THENTH. If suppose there was say 1/2, how you could have written this? You could have written 1/2, or you could have written simply half. Okay, this is the way to write for half. If you have 1/3, then you could have written 1/3, THIRD, third. So if you have suppose 1/4, then how you'll write? You'll write 1/4, right? 1/4. If suppose you have 1/5, then you'll write 1/5, FIFTH. So this is the way of writing any fractional number into words. Okay, so you may copy now. If I have moved the camera, just wait for now. Okay, you may copy now. Okay, so this is the way of writing 1/7, 3/13, and 14/17. Alright children, so here we are over with the question number 5. Now we will directly proceed to self-practice 7B. We will not do question number 6. You may try at home. Okay, that is not very much important. You will directly proceed to self-practice 7B. Okay children, proceeding with the self-practice 7B. First question we have here is write a fraction to complete each sentence. Write a fraction to complete each sentence. So in your book you can see that a diagram is made, a figure is made, in which the first question is solved for you people. That is, inside the circle how many mangoes are there. So it is also written over here. It is similar to the book only. So out of 7, that is, what are the total number? First of all, you have to count what are the total number of the mangoes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this 7 will be your denominator. And out of this 7, how many mangoes are encircled? Just count it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So out of 7, 4 mangoes are inside the circle. Alright. So this is done in your book. Now we will proceed to part number B of question number 1. So this is the mango rough figure I have made over here. Okay. So they are asking us that dash of the bananas have been eaten. Dash of the bananas have been eaten. So how many bananas do you think it is eaten? So this part are not eaten, and these two part are the eaten one. So 1, 2. So first of all you have to count how many, what are the total number of the bananas? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this out of 8 bananas, how many, this 8 will be your denominator, yes. And out of this, how many bananas are eaten? You can see, these 2 bananas are not eaten. These 4 bananas are, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are eaten, and 2 are, sorry, this 3, 6 are not eaten, and this 2 are eaten. So you will write 2 are eaten out of 8. So 2 by 8. So this is your answer is 2 by 8. Okay. So 2 by 8 of the bananas have been eaten. This indicates that out of 8 bananas, 2 are eaten. Okay. Proceeding to the part C we have here. So there, this is an Archer box here. You can see the arrow. Yes, you have played in your home also, I guess. So they are asking us dash of the arrows have hit the mark. So you know that in this arrow game, so you, whenever you mark, yes, whenever you hit, you point at the center. So this will be your mark. So this will be your main point, right? So out of this arrow, so how many arrows you have? You can see 1 arrow, you can see here, another, second, third, and fourth. So total arrow is 4. Now out of this 4, how many arrows have hit the mark? So you can see 1, 2, 3 arrows have hit the mark point. So you will write 3. It is out of 4, 3 arrows have been into mark. So the answer is 3 by 4. So with this question, we are over with question number 1 also. Okay. Alright children, proceeding to the next question of self-practice 7b, we have question number 2. Find right of fraction for each of the following. So 3 questions are being given. So I'll be solving 1 question, and this 2 will be a home assignment. Okay. So part A question is 4 out of 5. Now you all know that. So whichever is the bigger number should be written in the denominator. Till now the concept is clear, I guess, and divided sign will be given. And this one, 4 out of 5. That means out of 5, he or she has in, or out of 5, 4 bananas have been eaten. What any meaning can become through this? Out of 5, 4 has been obtained by any person in the mark of any subject. So part B and C you will do it. Okay. Part B I am doing. Part C you will try to do it yourself. Okay. So 5 out of 7. So out of 7, 5 is marked. So 5 by 7. Okay. So this is all for today. In our next class, we will proceed with the next question. Alright. Thank you everyone.